So it's been a couple of hours since I opened the skimmers, and you can see the surface of the water is clear. You can't get everything, that's why there's red stuff along the wall there, and you can see the water is risen still, and that's good because I want it actually really even 2 inches higher than that. So this hose has been on all day. The water level is above where it needs to be, but that's good because we're going to vacuum now manually, and you do that to waste. So that means that the water I'm going to be putting in, or the water I'm going to be using to vacuum, is getting pumped right out of the pool and will go into my dry well, so it needs to be replenished. So chances are this hose is going to be on for the rest of the day today, and maybe even some tomorrow. Over there, it's got a light spot. You can see right here, green here, but it's got a light spot there. So there's not much in the way of algae there. The water isn't clear. That will take some time, and vacuuming is going to kick this stuff up, and it's going to look even worse than it did before we started. But the point is to evacuate this algae from the pool. So let's get started. So I have the manual vacuum in the pool with the hose attached, and that's right over there. The problem we have is that this hose is filled with air, and it needs to be filled with water. There's a few ways you can do that. One I heard is to take it over to one of the jets there and let it blast through. For me, I like to just hook it up and let it do its thing. So I'm going to leave the pool on recirculate. We're eventually going to turn it over to waste, but I'm also going to shut my solar off because I don't want any of that stuff getting in there just in case. So we'll let that close, and then we'll go back, and we're just going to plug the vacuum in, leaving all of the returns open. I'm sorry, all of the, it's been a long day, folks. All of the inlets open and that, and we'll just see what happens. So we'll get this out of the way, makes it easier. We'll go ahead and stick the vacuum in. And the hose is still very loose, but we're going to wait. And there's water. Now it went down. Now that air is in the pump. Right on time. There's the air. Now if we don't airlock this, we should keep our prime. We'll just let it run here, let it work its air out. We still have the other skimmers and the main drain open, so we have plenty of other water flow. So it should, in essence, clear this air. And it did. Excellent. Okay, so that's all set now. And now what we're going to do is shut off the pump. You must always shut it to move the multi-port valve. And we're going to go around the dial over the waste. Leave that there. Make sure your waste gate is open. Mine is. The sight glass will show all kinds of green and stuff as I vacuum, but I can't show you that at the moment because it's only just me today. And I have that plugged into the west skimmer. So we're going to shut the main drain and shut the east skimmer. Now with any luck, the vacuum head in the skimmer is popped off. And as you can see, it has. And that's exactly what we want. Now that the system is in waste mode, any water that pump is pumping is basically going down the drain. So you have a limited time to vacuum, a limited amount of time to vacuum. So we want to do this as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So basically I'm going to run to the pump, turn it on, it'll be sucking water from the pool, and then I'll plug the vacuum in, and now the vacuum is live and we're going to start vacuuming. Okay, it's in waste mode. We can see the water swirling around in here, and put that vacuum on. And now we're going to start vacuuming. Let me adjust the camera here back. That should work. And now, ideally you'd have thrown the hose into the pool, but I'm going to work with that as I get there. And get my pole extended. And with wet hands, that's proven to be an issue. But let me show you to get you the general idea. You just vacuum. Get some more hose in there. And I'll just do a little bit here. Just like vacuuming a rug, but you go slower. Do another section here. And just like that. So hopefully you can see right down here there's a blue section and not green. So let me continue vacuuming. Okay, same story. We're going to plug in the vacuum plate. There we go. And we're ready to vacuum. I got my pole extended. Everything should be a go. And anywhere I go with this vacuum, it's turning blue. This is not a magic fix. It doesn't happen within, just the time it takes to vacuum. This is going to be several vacuumings. You're going to end up with like watermelon stripes because you can't really see what you're doing. And as I had stated earlier on, when you vacuum, you're going to be kicking up a lot of this stuff. So the water, if it was clear otherwise, which this is not, but if it were, it's going to get very cloudy and murky because you're picking all this up. I'm going to keep vacuuming until either I hear the pump is making strange sounds or the vacuum isn't sucking anything up, and then we'll stop and reassess. Okay, that's about a third of the pool done. Let me shut the pump off right now so I don't lose more water. There's a few leaves in there, but it's nowhere near as bad as it's been in the past. So everything is working well. So I'm just going to reposition my vacuum hose and continue on. But take a look already. Here's the section I did and the section I didn't. Marked improvement. It's baby steps the entire way. You can see some of the watermelon stripes there. Perhaps a better angle over here so you can see what I have done where the sun's hitting it. And it gets dark over here. Just barely can see the main drain. So it's going to be a lot more work. So I'm going to carry on. that's all I can do for right now because I don't have enough water in there. I need this thing filled all the way to the top. If I got a new hose, I think that would help, but this one works. So I got 2/3 of it done, basically. There's going to be 2 more vacuum sessions at the very least. But right now, I have to wait, once again, for the water to go up. Maybe about 4 inches, so that's 2 more hours. Well, I gave the pool about 2 hours or so to refill some more. It's getting darker and cooler out, but I think we can finish the vacuuming for today. Here's all the goodies. Oh yeah. At the end it wasn't sucking up much, and that's clearly why. Probably gonna have to rinse this thing out with the hose. It's pretty well packed in there. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to spray this out with the hose. Yeah, all right. Couple little leaves in there, but that's perfectly fine. So we'll do that. I'll put this back for now. I'll leave the cover off because I'm gonna need it off because I got more stuff to do. But in the meantime, take a look at that. I know there's a lot of reflection. That's pretty blue considering. If you look at the side where it's green, the slanty part that I didn't do, yeah. So that made a big improvement. Also wouldn't be a bad idea to check the pump basket. Yeah, that could be sprayed out with the hose as well. Okay, that's a lot better than it was. Doesn't have to be perfect for now because, of course, there's going to be a lot more vacuuming happening. Water level in the basket is low, but I'm willing to take a chance and see if it wants to catch prime with what it has. So I'm just doing a 2-finger tighten, 3-finger tighten on these knobs. That's it. Not going to play any more than that. We're going to move the multi-port valve back to recirculate for now. I've already opened the main drain and the east skimmer as well, and we'll see if we catch prime. Sounds good. Water's moving. And there we go. We got her. Excellent. Great. That looks good. While we're here, let's just look at the chlorine tabs. You know, I put them in yesterday, I think it was. So let's see what that looks like. Just a look. Burp, 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 burp. I don't know if you can see. They've gone down from what they have been, but certainly is feeding chlorining. So that's all good. And we'll close that up, take a final look at the pool, and that will do it for this part. Good, and that's it. Turn it back on. We're in business. Alright, so we'll just take a closer look. Like I said, you'll get the watermelon stripes. Here's one here. Kind of darker in that section there. Over here is where the vacuum didn't want to pick up anymore, so because the basket was full, so that's it. And I couldn't get the steps, but that'll be in the next vacuum. The water's still on. But I want to get it filled up because hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to vacuum again. Let's see. This corner needs some work, as do the walls here. This is probably going to be more of a brushing thing because it's very hard to get the vacuum here. It's kind of at the, you know, farthest length of its hose. But otherwise, everything is looking pretty good. There's still a lot of algae in here, and that needs to be killed off. The chlorine tabs that I put in seem to be doing the trick. But there's another thing that we do need to do, which is shock the pool. And I didn't do that before vacuuming, because otherwise I'm just sucking all that chlorinated water out. But I think at this point we've gotten a lot of it out. And the chlorine is going to help clear this up some. We also have to filter it, but I think that's probably going to be about it for today. I think I'll do the filter tomorrow, and I'll have to order some more DE, which I have some left, but I'll have to order some more, and some other pool supplies and that. But next we're going to put shock in the pool, so stay tuned for that.